Friends, good evening. This is Subbu here. First of all, I would like to convey thanks to so many people. Almost my today's video. Today only I started this channel. Today's video has got almost more than 130 views, and then subscribers also close to 17, 18. And some of my close friends, Mr. Ravi, Kumar Singh, and then Raj, and some other my old colleagues have liked my video on the LinkedIn. And this is really an exciting for me, so that this is going to helpful for me to create more and more videos in future, so that it is going to be beneficial for all the people. Yes, when we talk about the medical representative's main job, the first and foremost important thing is that we generally say that detailing, right? I will give a different name to this. This detailing has been a highly misused word it is. I would like to say that it's a brand presentation. Instead of saying detailing, I would like to say it is a presentation, because there is a huge difference between detailing and presentation. When you talk about detailing, you are going to completely dependent on the visualite. And when you talk about the presentation, you are completely going to be dependent on your original visualite. Your original visualite is this. Friends, if I get an opportunity to change one important thing for my industry, boldly I would like to say, first thing that I'm going to do is to scrap the visualite. Yes, it was a fantastic tool for so many years. Now, it has got completely different meaning. Unfortunately, what happened, the orientation from organizations towards the, making the people to understand about the subject and insisting the people to present about the product has come down. I'm not saying all organizations, still there are a good number of organizations which are consistently focusing on this parameter and they are getting huge success. But good number of companies, maybe starting companies, and there are so many small companies, they are not focusing on this aspect. I would like to tell you why we need to scrap the visual aid. Please understand, visual aid, it is a visual aid for your customer, but unfortunately it has become a visual aid for a medical representative. Imagine if the situation is given to you by a company saying that there is no visualite, you have to understand the brand given, you have to go to a doctor and present it from your original visualite. Then the things will completely change. Why I'm talking this? If you are presenting the brand effectively, any doctor would like to look at your face. They don't want to look at your visualite. Please understand what is happening today. At the back of the mind, unconsciously, we have a feeling that anyway I have visualite in my hand, so I don't have to put the information in my original visualite. Because of this problem, people are not able to do well inside the clinic. And please understand, friends, just because company has appointed me as a medical representative, I don't have any rights to waste doctor's time. Doctor's time is highly, highly valuable and precious. If you are not wasting doctor's time, during that time, doctor can treat one more patient. You understand? So it is a great responsibility. It comes with a great commitment that you should not waste the doctor time. Today, if you are going to doctor chamber, you should go with some pre-work. You need to go, okay, I'm meeting so-and-so doctor today. What is that new information I'm going to share with the doctor, which is going to influence the prescription of doctor, so that is going to bring the change in patient's quality of life. For example, I'll tell you, if you are selling calcium citrate, for example, I'll refer to this so that everybody can understand, because most of the people will have these calcium preparations. You are meeting an orthopedician, you are going with a calcium citrate. So doctor is prescribing calcium carbonate and combinations. So you can say, doctor, I just wanted to understand how many of your prescriptions will have proton pump inhibitors. Orthopedician will say, most of the times my prescription will have proton pump inhibitors, because he writes a lot of painkillers. To avoid the gastric irritation, he will write proton pump inhibitors. So in that situation, you can tell to a doctor, sir, whenever you are writing proton pump inhibitor, you will ask your patient to take proton pump inhibitor very early in the morning with the empty stomach, right? If that kind of prescription, if you write calcium carbonate, I think it will not serve the purpose of making your patient's bones stronger. The reason, this calcium carbonate requires hydrochloric acid for the dissolution. When the doctor is prescribing proton pump inhibitor, where the patient is going to take very early in the morning, the hydrochloric acid secretion comes down. In that situation, if doctor prescribes calcium carbonate, this carbonate doesn't have enough hydrochloric acid to get dissolute, so absorption will not happen. In that kind of patients, you can suggest doctor to prescribe calcium citrate, because calcium citrate doesn't require any hydrochloric acid for dissolution. Anytime it can be given. In this kind of situation, even doctor says that, for example, yes, that is the reason I'll ask my patient to take calcium carbonate at the night time. In that situation, you can ask the doctor, sir, may I know which proton pump inhibitor you are going to prescribe? Most of the times, doctors will say that pantoprazole. And then you can ask the doctor, sir, when you are taking pantoprazole, it is going to work for 24 hours. In that situation, even if you ask your patient to take pantoprazole in the night time also, I don't think so it is going to serve the purpose. Right? And please understand, no drug is bad, no drug is good. Every drug is good. It is the patient requirement. In some type of patients, some type of drugs are going to be really useful. In some patients, some kind of drugs are going to be really useful. So there is no bad drug, there is no good drug. Every drug has its own importance in different patient situations. Ultimately, it is doctor who is going to decide what drug at what situation, at what type of patient. Please understand. So my point is that tomorrow onwards you start practicing. Don't detail from the visual aid. I said don't present from the visual aid. Visual aid, just to put it, you present from your own visual aid. For that, you need to practice a lot. You need to understand the message given in the communication aid, put it in your brain, put it in your original visual aid, and go and present to doctors. This is going to make huge difference. In coming videos, I'm going to explain you what are all the tips you can follow to do an effective presentation. First, come out of detailing. Start thinking about presentations, brand presentations. Thank you very much, friends. It's a bit lengthy video. I'm really got excited. I'm going to share so many valuable tips for you all to get benefit. So please start watching my videos, subscribe it, share it with other colleagues. Thank you very much. Have a great evening. Jai Hind, Jindabad, medical representative.